Hey guys, I'm Nick, and on this episode of the Scran Line, well, I've got a couple of things to say before we get stuck into the recipe. I'm about to do a shout out, and I never do shout outs. I don't like doing shout outs, but I want to do a shout out for this person because I've been chatting with them on and off for probably like 6 months. This person likes every single one of my videos, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, comments all the time. She's super lovely. Her name is Beth, and I think it was this morning she had surgery. Now, what I want you guys to do is leave a comment down below, send her good vibes and well wishes, Beth, hope you get well soon. Now, second thing, I've got it behind me. This little baby is my 2017 Cupcake Annual. I did a video on this. Most of you saw it. This went on sale this morning. I'm so excited. It's doing well so far. And you guys can grab your copy. There's still some signed ones available if you want to get a signed one. Let's get stuck into this. These are the ingredients you need to make my white Christmas macarons. Okay guys, so to make these white Christmas macarons, the ingredients you're going to need are some icing sugar, some almond flour, egg whites. Now I've separated these 2 separate egg whites in 2 separate bowls. They each measure 110 grams. I've had some people a bit confused about that. It is 2 separate bowls, 110 grams each. I've got some caster sugar, water, sweetened condensed milk, and some desiccated coconut, which is unsweetened, some coconut essence. I've got some shredded coconut, some vanilla extract. And guys, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I upload 2 new videos a week. Okay, first things first, we're gonna pop half of our icing sugar, half of our almond meal into a food processor, and we're gonna repeat this process again with the second half. Now, if you don't have a food processor, you can sift these ingredients in a sift, and I'd recommend you do them 3 times. The instructions are in the recipe. We're going to pop these into a mixing bowl, make a little well in the center, and add your first batch of 110 grams of egg whites. You're going to mix that until it forms a paste, cover it with some plastic wrap and set it aside. Now we're going to move on to making our syrup, so pop your water and sugar into a small saucepan. Now I'm going to be using a candy thermometer for this. I think you need a candy thermometer for this recipe. I think that it's very difficult to do it without. Once we get to 115 degrees Celsius, we're going to put our second batch of egg whites in a mixer, get those nice and frothy. Once we reach 118, we're going to very slowly pour that hot syrup into our egg whites in a slow and steady stream. I know you guys love hearing me say that, it's really weird, but slow and steady stream. We're going to add some vanilla in there as well, and you want to mix this for about 6 minutes. You want to scrape down the bowl as well at least once. Now, if you can turn the bowl upside down and nothing falls out, you know that this is done. We're going to pop 1 spatula full of that meringue mixture into our almond mixture from earlier, and we're going to mix that until it's really well combined. Then you can add the rest of your meringue and mix that. Now, I said this in every macaron video, mixing is the most important part of making macarons. Some people mix it and count the amount of times they mix it. I think that's silly. I think that the best way to mix it is to use a spatula, go around the bowl and through the center. Now, the stage that you want to look for is when you get to a ribbon stage. So that's when it falls off the spatula in a ribbon and then disappears into the rest of the batter after about 10 seconds. Once you've reached that stage, you're ready to stop. Now just pop the macaron batter into a piping bag fitted with a round tip at the end. We're going to pipe about 3 centimeter wide round discs of the batter. Once you've piped everything, you want to tap the tray just to get those air bubbles that might be in the batter up to the top. That way your macarons are beautiful and they rise well. We're going to set these aside for 30 minutes to allow them to dry and form a bit of a shell. In the meantime, you can preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Once these are finished drying, you can pop them into the oven for about 8 minutes, and then you want to let them cool down completely on the baking tray before you try taking them off. Now we're going to make a little coconut bounty-like center. So I've got my coconut in a bowl, and I'm going to put some sweetened condensed milk in there to kind of form a paste, or kind of like a dough, coconut dough. And I'm going to roll these up into little balls, and we're going to put them in the center. Now I'm piping my beautiful meringue frosting on top of my macaron. I'm gonna pop that little coconut ball in the center. We're gonna pop that other macaron on top. We're going to roll these around in some coconuts before we're finished with them. And these are incredible. And that's pretty much it. Okay guys, so those were my white Christmas macarons. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I had so much fun making these macarons and they taste absolutely delicious. Now, if I was you, I might find a way to put some cheeky chocolate in the center. For the photographs, I wanted to keep these completely white, but chocolate and coconut, if you've never had it or if you have, you know it's absolutely delicious. You're gonna find the recipe on my website, thescranline.com. A link for that is in the box below. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. I hit 200,000 subscribers finally. Thank you to all of you, and we hit 200,000 on Instagram, and I'm so happy. I started at about 1,000 subscribers just over a year ago, and to get to 200,000 is a dream come true, so thank you to everyone who subscribed. My last 2 videos are there for you guys to click on, so click on those for more deliciousness. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all on the next episode of the Scran Line.